After taking Sav Killz out for Halloween, I decided to sit him down for a few questions.
He was like,
Was it the 80s?
nah, it's like 90, 95, 94, 94, 95. That's my time, like in the 90s or whatever. I came up during that period. That was like my junior high school era. You know what I mean? So that's the time period I was running around and engaging in the streets and doing stupid things or whatever, and running around like a madman.
What you used to do?
I mean, I used to fight a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, fighting, you know, I wouldn't say like we committed some things, but nothing too crazy. Dug a few
But just
pockets
generally
and,
doing things that aren't going to get you far
exactly,
in life?
Dug some pockets and things of that nature, and rabbit ears. And,
Don't say too much.
yeah, I could tell on myself, but nah, you know, I was amongst a lot of crazy cats. Like, you could say the streets raised me. You know what I mean? My grandmother, she took me from the hospital or whatever, but in a way that the streets kind of raised me because I was always hanging out. I was always outside.
Why were you in the hospital?
On the stoop.
Why were you in the hospital?
Oh, nah, from birth. My grandmother took me from the hospital from birth.
Oh, wow.
Due to my mother's situation, kind of fell victim to drugs and such. You know what I mean? So she alright now. She doing her thing, you know.
Good.
But a lot of my family was plagued by that. Like, I grew up in a crazy, chaotic household. You know what I mean? So like a lot of my aunts, I grew up around my aunts, cousins, and my
You seem pretty calm
raised
now, though. You seem pretty calm now.
Oh yeah, I mean, back then, you know, you got a lot of issues you're dealing with. So, and when you coming up, when you a teenager, especially if you ain't got that proper guidance, you know, those emotions are bottled up inside of you. So you might be doing things that might be leading back to that you don't know that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
right. You don't know where it comes from, all that aggression.
Yeah, you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know how to positively channel it. You know what I mean? So I think if I could choose to be anything in life, like as far as like a career, anything, I think I would be a good counselor, counseling kids and stuff like that. Like people who grew up in my environment, my type of environment, my situation. Because there's a million kids out there like me, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's like I speak for them, you know what I mean? So.
But there's something that closes out your EPK. You know what song it is? It's like at the end of the EPK is pictures of you with people, I guess, that influenced you on your way up, different artists. And it's an instrumental, but there's no words. And I'm like, this is a beat I'd like to hear this guy rhyme over.
What was that beat?
Do you want me to play it?
Yeah, play it.
Okay, so I played you the beat. You know what it is? Where'd that come from?
That beat we actually was gonna use, but he tended to use it for an instrumental for the EPK.
Who, Ronan? Jay Ronan?
Jay Ronan. Shout out to DJ Jay Ronan. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude, partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? Me and him came in the game, crashing the game together or whatever. But yeah, that beat we might have to revisit that. Put it that way. That might be put into the fold on another
Slide a
project.
suggestion on in there.
Put up to Chevon for that, yeah. That's what it is.
That's a very triumphant track, and I thought I would love to hear something over that from you.
And it's the thing with us, triumphant Capricorns, we try about triumphant things. You know.
We sure are. You know.
We persevere through the madness and whatnot, so we perseverers, word up, so.
True.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to ask how old you are?
Well, hey, it's on Jamel Rockwell, 78. You know what I mean? So.
Is that in God years?
I'm up there.
Is that in the God years?
Yeah, God years, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know my 5%er name?
What's your 5% name?
The God Chevon.
You can't be the God. You the God is.
Well, it's clearly a joke name. It's Sean Price gave me that name. Yeah, the God. So instead of saying hi, Chevon, he says peace to the God Chevron. Mispronounces my name every time. It's really sad, actually, but at least it's funny.
Big up to P. Yo, what up, P? What's good, man?
Yeah.
You a nutcase, man. Word.
Completely and utterly. Yes. Now other people
Gotta
call me
go.
that. But so yeah, you know, I'll keep it.
Word. But yeah, you know, oh man,
So next
that was
up.
a big influence in my upbringing too, as well. In that time period, peace to the nation of the gods and the earth. My attribute is Jamel Allah, meaning Jamel means to deal with things in a just manner. Supreme being, Asiatic black man from Asia with the ability of knowledge and skill, dealing with equal in everything, going through the hell to come out right, because I love myself, and myself is life, and life is Islam. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what my
Sounds
name,
musical.
yeah, that's what my name stands for. The J for justice, the A for Asiatic, the M for master, the E for equality, the L for love, love hella right, meaning going through the hell to come out right, because I love myself, and myself is life. So,
When did you write that?
That's the breakdown of my name. Like,
That's like a daily affirmation almost.
that's like taking my name through the supreme alphabet and taking my name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the definition that defines me. That's my character right there, Jamel Allah. You know?
So you still stick with the teachings that the 5%ers taught you?
I mean, it never leaves you.
Okay.
You know, you live it. You know what I'm saying? You try to implement it, and in your daily life, in your everyday living. You know what I mean? You should be. You're a universal teacher. You should live Allah's mathematics. You should be showing and proving through your ways and your actions. About the Occupy Wall Street situation, I mean, any person who was a hardworking, whether you middle class, whether you poor, anybody who's paying taxes should feel that whole situation.
I
You know
agree.
what I mean? So, I mean, my understanding on that, it just brought me back when I went down there. It just brought me back to when I was working my regular job and in that kind of race, in that rat race. And it just made me realize, yeah, these dudes is really like getting over on the people. You know what I mean? Big time. So it made me really understand. And then it was a spiritual thing to it, because to see so many people come together like that, you know what I mean? It's always a thing about unity when people come together. So for one common cause, for one particular cause, you know, they try to say that people's thoughts are scattered, but it's really dealing with the matter of them ripping us off, man, and
Left and
using
right.
our money for, you know, they pleasures or whatever. So, you know, every hardworking person who paying taxes should feel that situation. It should be down there and trying to make a change about that. You know what I mean? And, you know, bringing it back to the people. You know what I mean? So yeah, Occupy Wall Street all day. You know.
Peace. That's what's up.
Chevon Media in effect. The Necktierevolution. Shout out to Blacksmith. Sav Killz wrote up. Signing off. Peace. All elements.